You still teaching your son, yeah? Remember you came up and you brought your son with you, yeah? You still showing him, yeah?
Yeah. See your Instagram pages. It's informative.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. Obviously, I'm white, innit? So it's a lot to take on. But I like what you're doing.
You know what?
Support yourself.
Hopefully,
support your people. Like,
look, see your forefathers. You could be an Israelite. Let's not be, you know what I mean? Let's not judge by the carnally, the outwardly, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And hopefully, the way you got a spirit on you, who knows? Like we've been saying, like Zion Marley, Bob Marley, Diggy Marley, their dads are, they're Edomites as well, like, you know what I mean? So just because they look like, no, we don't smoke. We don't, please, don't do that. That's not good. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to push to our people, to try and don't be whores, don't be BITCHs, you know what I mean? Don't be gunman, bad man, don't be smoking crackheads, cigarettes, put on righteousness. That's why we want you to be like a light to your son in that aspect, to say if he sees you smoking, he's going to grow up, he's going to think mommy smoked, I can smoke. He can't. He's an Israelite, your son. You know what I mean? If daddy's not about, that don't matter. You're there, you have to do your bit and show him the word, because he's an Israelite. That's for him. And like you say, you could have that spirit on you. You could have, because it resonates with your spirit, right? So, you know what I mean? It does say the Gentiles are going to come and find out that their fathers have inherited lies. So there are people that are noticing that, well, their daddies, the Caucasians, they were wicked. Now. Look all the dumb stuff they've been doing. All right, but let's not take it far-fetched. Just you be as best as you can be, because your son, he is a holy. All right, he's special. All right, he's special, and let him know that every day he wakes up, that the Most High, has, you know what I mean, is protected. Okay. All right. Well, I just want you to know that, yeah. So if you're pregnant, you can't be smoking.
You stop it. Listen,
What do you mean I'm stopping it? You just said you're damn pregnant, and I'm gonna. So you're gonna kill the damn baby with the smoke?
But do you believe that you can judge me for my bad habits or my sins or whatever?
No, I can judge you because you're pregnant and you're gonna damn smoke to kill the next baby.
But that's not, no, but I smoked with my son and my pregnancy survived. So
yeah, who says that's gonna be like for everybody?
No one, and that's not in my control. I'm not in control of
Yeah, but you're
you're
in control of damn picking up the lighter.
Of course I can.
You know what I mean?
My choice.
So choose life with your child. Is that another Israelite baby inside you again?
That's
no comment. Alright, well, if it's not an Israelite baby, do what you want to do. Then. But if it's another Israelite baby, keep that one special as well, man.
Oh my God!
No, because that's who I'm for. Like you said, I'm for my people, innit? I'm not for no one else up here. I'm only here for my people.
What I don't wait,
Alright?
Can you elaborate, like, what is the segregation about? Why?
Alright, let's go. Give me that in Deuteronomy. Alright, give me that. Deuteronomy 7, let's go. Alright? Oh, give me Nehemiah. Let's go, Nehemiah. We don't read Nehemiah enough. Let me read Nehemiah chapter 13. Alright, we're going to elaborate with the prophet. Nehemiah, alright, chapter 13, keep telling. Alright? Verse. Alright, verse 23. Alright,
this is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 23. In those days also saw I the Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, of Moab.
Alright, so yeah, Ashdod, alright, Moab, the Chinese, alright, of Ammon, the Japanese, alright, the Jews were starting to do with Lucy Liu, alright, and Chong Li, alright, the Israelites, you know, like the black man, they want anything Chinese girl, Japanese girl, alright, because they know how to do the willy bounce and all of that, alright.
And the children spake half in the speech of Ashdod and could not speak in the Jews' language.
So look, they start to lose their culture. They start to lose their vibration. Now they're keeping up with Mr. Miyagi stuff, man. Alright? They're watching down Dragon Ball Z all day. You know what I mean? They don't know their own language. They're saying Konnichiwa, their language. They don't know the culture. They're saying Konnichiwa. They're saying arigato. They're not saying shalom. They're not saying shalom. They're not saying all praises. I mean, kahalao. Alright?
But according to the language of the itch people, and I continued with them, and they cursed them, and smote certain of them.
Nehemiah was going nuts, man. Nehemiah was cursing them, smiting them, alright? Beating them up, man.
And plucked off their hairs.
Even plucked out their hair. How hard? You have a woman fight before, and you're down, the women are down pulling their hair, and the bits of it come out of your. That hurts when the roots are coming out, the follicles. Right?
And made them swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters into their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for themselves, or for yourselves, Salakia. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things?
Yeah, it's a sin. Alright? That's why we're against it. We're against wickedness. So that's wicked to do that intermingling. It's a sin according to the Most High.
But what if you develop a liking or I don't know how to call it. What if you was to like someone outside of you? What do you call it, your religion? Outside of your
outside of our nation. Like you said at the beginning, we're here for our people. Yeah. That's a nation. Alright?
So how would you feel if one of
go to Judges. Yeah, how would I feel going?
If like one of your friends or your people is happy, or you happen to like someone or happen to like be friends with someone of a different nation, how would that be? Would it be accepted? Would it be downgrade? Like, would it be frowned upon? What?
It would be frowned upon.
Okay.
It will be frowned upon. But look, what it is, we're living in 2021, is it 2022? 2022, yeah. So we're living in these times, right? So what it is, you got this, I have a dream, you know what I mean? Martin Luther King's, like everyone hold hands, and we're living in them times, right? You know, you got Serena Williams, you got, you know what I mean? Lauren, Pussycat Dolls.
Fucking racist, mate.
Fucking
racist.
You know what I mean? Well, look, this is why. This is the thing. Look, we're saying we're racist, but we're doing our thing for our people.
He's doing his thing for his people.
We're doing our things for our people, and he's doing his things for his people. You know what I mean? But it's okay. It's okay. Look, he's gonna do that, but let him do what he's gonna do.
Praises.
That's what we want. That means we're doing a good thing. We're standing up for our people that have been persecuted, going from the west coast of Africa. All right, sieges. The Romans, they kicked us out of our country. All right, and killed us. All right, and put a siege around us. All right, now they're kicking our butts. But our people, they want to kill each other and hurt each other, but they're not ready to rise up. They're not ready to rise up for against the ones that are really persecuting them, man. You know what I mean? If we was to go and get him, our people would be like, no, leave him alone. But he just kicked our things. You know what I mean? Everyone's there looking at us, oh no, look at these guys. You know what I mean? Like damn zombies, man. They're not gonna protect their brothers. Oh, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives on the damn Twitter, on the damn computer. But when things really go on out on the streets, they're not there. They're at the they're scaredy cats, man. Alright? Give me that in Wisdom of Solomon Bible now. Alright? Give me that yeah, give me that yo, let's stay on the what should I say? Alright, Judges, give me Judges chapter 13. Alright? Let's not take that away from what we was talking about, because that could be that's what the demons do. When we're trying to break a stronghold, trying to make people understand, this is why you're going to tell your son he needs to stay with a woman of his culture to bring back the source into his yeah, no, his culture is where his forefathers are from. His forefathers are Israelites. So his culture would be to keep laws and the commandments, to not sin.
But my kid is of a mixed culture. You cannot
okay.
take that away from him.
But hear what? You know what it is? You know what it is?
How not? You cannot praise because he's mixed. You cannot praise one side and then disregard the other, bro. That's fucking mad. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't believe
but you know
that.
what? You know
the white guy just came along and kicked up your shit. I got angry. Yeah, I'm not that kind of white guy that will sit there and allow me
I hear that.
But
you know what? This is the queen.
No, but hold up. Please let me speak, Carl. I've let you say your things, bro. At the same time, that's why I checked your Instagram page. It made me feel a bit cool.
people there, but at the same time, you're disregarding a whole other set of people that maybe in
Yeah.
agreement with you, but you've got to let that chance happen, and then you're using scriptures to excuse that, and that's what I don't like. Well, I studied the whole witnesses. I've taken my shahada for Islam, like I've done my integrity religion, or
Yeah,
nations,
yeah.
whatever you want to call it, believable, and I don't fit in any scripture. I know it's how
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, when you first came up with, what was our standpoint with things? We're saying, look, if you've got the spirit and you believe in your soul that you feel that you're of the children of God, right? Then keep His laws and the commandments. Everyone's doing it. The Muslims are dressing holy. They're wearing the thing. They're circumcising their children. That's in the Bible. The Queen. She's under the Church of England. So the Church of England has a King James Bible. We're reading the same Bible. Like, we're not. The Queen shouldn't be against the Israelites only doing them with that's what's written in there. Nehemiah plucked out the hair of his people, saying, "Don't sleep with the strangers." Like, did we add that in there? Did we tell the Queen, don't Tipex that bit up? No, we got to come in the volume of this book, because who is the Word? Jesus, right? So-called Jesus, He is the Word, right?
I don't believe that was society does.
Well, He's the Word, right? And then we got to come in the volume of the book.
Yeah.
All right. If we don't use the book, then we're just going to spew our own madness. That's why, that's why even the Queen sits on the fact that she is from the Church of England. So she sits that she is going to keep laws of God. Now let's go into the laws of God. Let's go into the laws of God. All right. Give me Judges chapter 5 and verse 3. 14.
I know, it's Judges chapter
14. Start from 1.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 14, verse 1. And Samson went down to Tamar, Tanakh, and saw a woman of Tanakh, of the daughter of the Philistines. He came up and told his father and his mother and said, "I have seen a woman of Tanakh."
People, all right, wanted to say, I like them, you know what I mean? Let's go deal with them. That's in the Bible. All your questions, they can be answered with the scriptures. If it's a spirit, not rocket science or heart transplants. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not rock, but spiritual things, we can answer that, right? Go on.
He said, "I come and told his father and his mother and said, I have seen a woman."
So he came up, all right, and told his
father and his mother and said, "I have seen a woman of Tanakh, of the daughter of the Philistine. Now therefore get her for me to wife." And his father and his mother said unto him, Is there neither a woman among the daughters of thy own brethren?
So that's what your dad and mum. It says honor your father and mother. Your father and mother is going to teach you when you're young, when you grow up. Isn't there one from your own people? All right. So now you would say, okay, he's mixed of races, right? But according to the flesh, all right, he's of the seed of his father. So his people are, like we said, Bob Marley. He's of the seed of his father. Your child is of the seed of his father, like Tia and Tamara. Tia and Tamara, they're they're twins, right? Sister, right? Their seed is of a Caucasian. So they can marry Caucasians. All right? That's okay. But this is what Samson's dad said. Deal with your own people. Keep it.
It says, is there neither a woman among the daughters of thy brethren, nor all among all my people, that thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistine?
Wow, why take a wife from them people? They're not for you, man. They're not for you. You know what I mean? The Most High has already stipulated, go with people, because where's the situations? Let's get the situations.
How it was in South Africa and how it was in America for a long time with race segregation.
Look at this. What it is. Does any of your ancestors, do they fit these situations, these criteria from your fathers?
You don't know my descent. My mum's of mixed descent. She's not fully English. My dad's
Your dad, where is he?
German and English.
Okay,
my
go on.
My mum
So Germans and English, did they go through this?
Spanish and half.
Okay, look, from the 1650s, right? Did any Germans or any what English people,
South American.
did they fit these conditions?
Some of my ancestors, not most of them. Not most of them.
So which ones?
I'm
Which
most-
ones?
I'm mostly
Give me
English, not most of them. Yeah,
numbers.
we have Spanish in the family. They're from South Spain, Murcia. Yeah, and you've got
Yeah, your
South
father's-
America.
your father's father's
Yeah,
one.
but
Alright, we got-
we're
we
going
got-
off history as well. Bearing in mind that you know about how
Yeah.
tides,
Tides,
and
things
ice
and that.
things
Yeah, we
and
get that, we get
You feel me? So I do believe it was.
James,
God,
give me
what
James,
great.
give me James Scattergood. Alright, give me James Scattergood. Alright, give me the numbers, right? Yeah.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 2 and verse 2. Every man of the children of Israel shall pitch by his own standard with the ensign of their father's house.
By your father's father, that is what makes you, we'll call it the lineage or the pedigree.
Okay.
All right, the genealogy. All right, it's from the seed. It's not from no bad to the women, but the women's their wombs, they're not alive. They bleed, they die off. But the seed is a living thing, and it moves and it travels towards the egg. So the brain, the spine, them things go towards the egg, and then you fertilize. It's not science. That's biblical. Read it again.
No, but I'm a woman. Can I just say something?
It's not science. It's biblical.
I'm a woman, right? The only reason that we do things at the end of the month is that
It's because Genesis. It's because no. We'll tell you why.
it has not been fertilized. That's all. When the egg does get
Yeah, we said
fertilized,
that. We said that.
carry. So how are we not alive? How are our eggs not?
Your eggs are not alive. Your eggs are not alive.
That don't make no sense.
Because you just said it.
Can
They're
two men
like
have a baby?
incubate.
No. Can two men have a baby?
We're not talking about that. We need man and woman.
Can two
But you're
women
going
have a
off the
baby?
topic.
No, you need a man and woman. So you
All right.
can't-
When you're married, what do you do? When you're married, do you keep your name? When you're married, whose name do you keep?
You can.
Is that lawful though? Is that biblical?
No, you can.
But is that biblical?
No, but it's biblical to take on your husband's name.
So yeah, that we come from
Again,
the Bible.
Just giving men power. Men.
No, but no, you know what it is. We're coming from the Bible.
Women are
No,
God's
pick up the women. We're not. Listen, I think you're taking this out of proportion.
No,
We're dealing
I've
with.
never spoken this deeply to
You know what it is? We're dealing with
Understand
decency and
something.
order. What we're dealing with decency and order. All right. The ordinance is, according to the Bible, is that there's the Most High is at the top. Then you got the Messiah. Then you got man. Then you got women. Then you got children. Women are. You know what woman means? You know what woman means? So where does she come? Where does the woman come from?
Apparently, the rib of Adam.
The rib. Okay, so women, they are not even a full body without being attached to a man.
I understand.
All right, so that means you have got power to teach the children. And that's why we said that you need to teach your child that he is an Israelite of the Bible.
I will also teach my child to love both sides of life.
But that's what the Bible
I
don't
will not-
teach.
I will not take
The
away
Bi-
his
does the Bible
identity.
teach that?
No, if my son wants to identify as English, Jamaican, African, whatever, that's his right. Bro, you cannot. I will not take. I'm his mom. I will not take that away from him.
Yeah, okay, that's
not
more
my
good.
right.
But
No,
that's why
not my
that's why
right.
we said that we can't stay with people that are not our people. Because they're gonna teach whatever they want to teach. Our people our women are only gonna teach their children that they are Israelites. Because they know they fit the prophecies of the Israelites. Do you get it now?
Thank God.
That's why the Bible, basically what the Bible says, look, it's not for everyone. Alright? And it's definitely not for the other nations. Alright? It's definitely not for the other nations. But even for our people, it's not for all of our people. Because our people want to be bad man, gangsters, bitches. They want to do what they want to do, right? If they want to be damn black British, I'm going to be black British. You know what I mean? But the Bible doesn't say black British in there. It says Israelites. It says Edomites. It says Moabites. It says Philistines.
So in modern day terms, the biblical race terms, who does that fit? So the
Who does this
Israelites
Bible
are black
fit?
people, the Israelites are black people. Who are white people?
All right, get the Edomites. Let's go. Give me,
Edomites.
yeah, let's
And
get
you
Edomites.
are-
Give me Obadiah. We're gonna get you Edomites. So give me the Job chapter 21. We're gonna give you the characteristics of Edomites. All right.
Start from where you want to start.
This is the book of Obadiah, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah thus saith the Lord God. concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom, Edomites, right?
Yeah, we have heard a rumor of the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathens. Yeah. Verse 3. The pride of thine heart deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose inhabitation is high, that saith in his heart, who will bring us down to the ground? Though thou hast exalted thyself as the eagle, and though thou hast set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, keep. So they exalt themselves as the eagle. Now there's a common thing around that shows us. Alright, here we go. There's a common thing that shows us that America, Egypt, Rome, they use that symbol of the eagle, don't they? Alright?
Yeah,
Remember the
America,
Romans?
yeah.
Remember the Romans, they got the scepter and it's got the eagle on the top before they come and they bring the armies in.
Yeah.
Alright? The eagle is the representation of the so-called white man. Alright? Have you ever seen a statue where a lion stands on top of the eagle? Okay. Well, then if you go, it's a deep understanding, but that's what the Most High, he says we are the sheep, right? But he calls the wicked people, he calls them wolves. Alright? A sheep in wolf's clothing. So a wolf in sheep's clothing. So, all right. So the wolves are the wicked ones, all right, and the eagle, and the snake, all right. You know what I mean? But then you got the lion that stands bold. You know what I mean? The Lion of Judah. You know what I mean? Then you got the sheep. All right. Let's go to this one. All right.
This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment?
Because the Most High says that Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the wicked, they've got this world for get a moment. All right. Give me that in Job 9:24. Give me that in 2nd Ezra. All right. 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 1. All right.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the
6 and 9. Yeah.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So the wicked, all right. Give me that in Malachi. All right, Malachi chapter 1. All right, the wicked, all right, it says they've got but a short moment on this earth, and it says Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob, meaning the Israelites, are the beginning of the new world. It's not no Armageddon where everyone's gonna die, and it's gonna be utterly annihilated. It's gonna be a reform, a remission of where we are gonna get forgiveness of sins. Stop being damn hard-headed and stiff-necked and hard-hearted, and we're going to learn the ways of the Most High, right? Put on the fringes, roll back the beards, right? Be men. Tell people to stop Israelites, stop smoking, pull up your trousers, right? Wear modest apparel. We're coming back to being righteous, all right? And everyone else are going to be more wicked. They're going to be more bad. I want to be a badder man than the badder man. Right? They're going to forget their religions and start being like how we was in the 80s, all right? Quick walking and trying to be like how we not want to be no more, all right?
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us?
And that's what we say. We're like, oh, why look at what you're doing to us, man. Look at Most High. Why have you done this to us? Why have you put us in the jail cells? Why have you got these people ruling over us, man? You know what I mean? Ain't we your chosen? Ain't we the best in the music, in the boxing, in the dancing, in the cooking? Don't they want to be like us? Why are you making us now be at the bottom of the food chain? All right?
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau.
So yeah, that's what we said. All right? He loves Jacob. All right? He loves Jacob, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and he hates the Caucus, the Europeans. All right? That's just how it goes. All right? Because Esau, in Genesis 25:25, it says he's red and he's hairy all over, all right, like a hairy garment. So when you look at the so-called blacks and the Native Americans, you see they don't look red. They ain't got that. They're not white. Let's be real. They're red, and they're not hairy. Like the so-called blacks were not hairy. You look at the damn Caucasians, they're looking like a damn gorilla, man, and they call us the monkey, though. But they're as hairy as damn. Oh, it's really scary the way how hairy they are. They're looking like a real wolf, like.
Not all Caucasians are dark haired and hairy. I'm fair.
But maybe not the women. Maybe not the women. Maybe not the women. No, you're not pearl. You're red. You're red. But let's go.
And I hated Esau, and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Esau saith, we are impoverished.
So there was a time when Esau was impoverished. They didn't have much. All right, there was wasted away. They were driven forth to the cliffs of the rocks. All right.
But we will return and build the desolate place. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Right, so all the vain buildings, skyscrapers, all the construction they love to do, turn mud into damn cement. All right. He's gonna throw that down.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
They're called what?
The border of wickedness.
All right, the border of wickedness. That has got a little time. Go on.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The border of wickedness. The Edomites. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
So now this is what we first learned when we came into this truth. All right, we needed to know who are the Moabites, who are the Ishmaelites, who are the Israelites, who are the Edomites that always want to persecute the Israelites. And it was without fail. We found out why. One, we'll keep it.
25. Now my... What? The earth... Yes, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
So now he covereth the faces of the judges. Alright? So now look. This is a face. Who is this face? Who is that? It's a what? It's a book? Supposed to be Jesus. So now, is that a so-called black man? Is that a Caribbean man? Who is that? Who is that?
Yo, babes, you good?
Who is that? Who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that then?
That's just the guy.
But what guy is he? What nationality? But
He's a
what?
white guy.
He's a white guy. He's a white guy. So the Bible says that the Messiah has got woolly hair and his feet are brass. That's the color of brass. So this is a lie. Because the wicked, they lie. They are deceitful. They're like the damn devil the Bible speaks of. Alright? And they have painted the color of the Messiah into a lie. That's why they're called the Edomites. Because they're the border of wickedness. You see how we're using that verse? Job says it. Obadiah says it. Nehemiah, Malachi says it. They're all saying the same thing. Because they're all Israelites. Israelites are not for, because the Most High is not for the Edomites. They can cry about it. They can damn pray about it. They could do everything they want to do, but the Most High doesn't care about them because He hates them, according to the Bible. And that's not my book. That's not my. Give me that in Romans 9:13. Read that. Because you might think, oh man, this God. Why would God do that? Oh no. All right, let's find out. Let's find out, right? Because you might say, oh my gosh, why didn't the Queen tell me about this? You know what I mean? Because she's meant to be the Church of England, right?
This is the book of Romans 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
And we read where it was written in the Old Testament, right? This is the New Testament.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
Oh my gosh, is God unrighteous, right? Do you understand? You reckon God's unrighteous for this? You hear what I'm saying, yeah? See, it's starting to hurt now. It's starting to get a bit sharp, right? Because she realized. No, but it's God unrighteous though. It's God unrighteous because He hates the Caucasians.
I'm listening.
Give me Job. Give me Job 30 and 5. All right, give me Job 30 and 5.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
And he's only going to have mercy on thousands that love him. He's not going to have mercy on the whole world. We read that earlier on. Because even our people, there's billions of us. We're like the sands of the sea. But he's not going to choose all of us. That's why we're out here. To try and be elected. We're campaigning. You know what I mean? It's like an election. And we're campaigning to be presidents and MPs, prime ministers. All right, we want to be a part of his army. You know what I mean?
And
when the saints go marching in, we want to be in the number. When the saints go marching in, so that's why we're out here like warriors. All right, that's why it says Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. All right.
For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then is it not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy.
So the Most High don't like Esau, that's not our fault. We just don't want to be Edomites. We want to hope and pray that the Most High doesn't say our ancestors end up being damn Edomites, man. You know what I mean? Because just like we said, it's not just because you're brown skin that makes you an Israelite. Who says that ancestors upon ancestors down the line that we're not Romans? You know what I mean? That's why we're saying ancestors upon ancestors down the line of your seed by the men. That's why we said you was going off towards the women and that, staying on the seed line of men. That hopefully, you know what I mean? Like, it's just up to, because you said you like what we're saying. You can't really not, if you don't like what we're saying, that means you might not be the chosen one. You know what I mean? If you don't like what the Bible's saying, you're going to be destroyed. That's just how it goes. Alright, we're Proverbs 13:13. Bring down.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 5. They were driven forth from among men. They carried after them. They cried after them as after a thief.
So the Caucasians, they were driven forth from among men, and right, because of their vile, fornicating ways, right? Their horrible, disgusting, unlawful, sinful ways, right? So they'll drive them away like a thief. You know when you got to kick a thief out, you chase him down, right? They'll drive them away.
To dwell in the cliffs of the rock, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth,
in like Freddie and Barney, like Pebbles and Bam Bam. The Flintstones, they dwelled in the caves. And are they not called Caucasians? That means the cave mountains of Russia. Alright? That is who the Edomites are in the Bible. They're called Caucasians, right? The cave dwellers that Job's talking about. So look, this is them. This is the characteristics of the Edomites. The cave dwellers. Alright? They're Caucasian. Their habitation is like the eagle. Alright? They're proud. They're very proud. They're like, oh no, who can bring me down to the ground? Give me that in Psalms 49 and 11. Where you hold it, son? Yeah, give me Psalms 49 and 11. This is the characteristics of the damn wicked. We haven't done a lesson like this before. This is good. We should, you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get all the characteristics of the Edomites, man. Give me Habakkuk. You're holding Proverbs 9 yeah, that's not really not. Hold that one. Proverbs.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11. The inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever.
The wicked people, they think they're going to live forever and ever and ever, man. Alright? They think their houses shall live forever, meaning their countries, their government systems.
And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name.
Alright? America. That's not what it was called before Columbus got there. They called the lands after their own names. Africa. Africa wasn't called Africa before Leo Scipio Africanus got there. Alright? Look, these are the men that call the lands after their own names. These men, what nationality are these men?
White.
They're Caucasian. They're red. They're the red people.
Colombia.
Alright? They're the red ones.
They're white.
They're the red. They're not white. They're red. They're biblically correct. They are the Edomites of the Bible. Alright?
White, just
I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not black. I swear. Like, I'm not colorblind. I'm not colorblind.
What would you describe your colour as?
Well, but you tell me. What color is my top?
You look like your top is
What colour?
black.
So what colour is my skin?
Just like
So what colour is my
my
skin?
trainers are white, but my skin ain't white. So
Well, there you go. That's what we are. All right, you said it. You said it. You
feel
said
me?
it.
No, but
You
feel
said
me.
it.
I'm on that saying like, oh, don't come at me with that.
No. We're not
I'm
coming
on
at you
the
like that.
same
We're going on the Bible.
Yeah, but
All right, let's keep going.
Again, no, but it's my choice and my belief what I want to call people. It's white.
Cool. You cool with anyone you want to say, but I'm saying according to the Bible, the Edomites are Caucasians.
This is why I'm losing interest. But
Alright, it's cool. It's cool.
But what I want to understand is where you getting your knowledge from. How are you breaking it down? What do you believe in? That's
The spirit. All right, yeah, Job. All right, yeah. Give me Job. Give me Job chapter 2.
Not the whole. You're bringing history into it. You're bringing like, all right, cool. If you want to bring up full subject, let's bring science too. Like, let's bring up all historical things, bro.
Let's bring what? Let's bring what?
Let's bring science too.
Yeah, we did mention science.
Let's do research.
We did mention science. We said that the women come from the rib.
No, to this day,
Because
scientists
woman
do not
means to be
know.
of a
To this
man.
day-
We mentioned
to this
science
day,
as well.
Scientists do not know the first colour of human was. They do not know. It's not
Can't
arguing
really
black
go
or
too much
white.
into science.
No,
You know what we do?
why
Give me
not?
Job.
No, because you're bringing up other things with it.
All right, we're going to talk about science. Let's
You're
talk about
bringing
science.
other things with it. You want to bring up history, bro.
But we did. We look. We tell our people don't eat. We tell our people don't eat pork. But no, where's pork good? Science.
And the name calling,
Science.
but bring
Is
up
pork good? Is pork good for you? Do you eat
Bro,
pork?
I don't believe in any.
Do you eat pork?
No,
though?
I don't.
You know why
I
don't you eat pork?
bacon, I don't like
Because of the
I
science
eat
of it.
chicken.
Do you know what it
Love
is?
my
You know why you
chicken.
don't eat pork? Because the science of it. When you eat it, you become it hurts you, right? It's not
Yeah.
good for you, right? You start to get cancers, start to get all sorts of damn skin diseases, and it's not good for you,
But
man.
the same way I
All
don't
right.
eat
So let's go.
pork,
Let's go.
I don't eat shrimp.
All right,
I don't
Job
eat
30,
certain
37.
seafood. I don't drink alcohol, but I don't have any religious
give me,
belief to back that up behind
Give me
it.
Proverbs, chapter 28. Alright, let's go. Alright, you want to get science, we're going to get science. Alright? Yeah, give me the hearts.
Because if you believe a higher power made everything in this world and whoever inhabits it, then you can't disregard every other race.
give me
Bro.
30,
Don't
yeah.
make no sense.
Alright, go on. Read that.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 4. Who have ascended up into heaven or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have bound the waters in their garments? In a garment?
Alright?
Who have established
All the ends of the earth.
Alright?
So look, you're going to bring science into it, but who has measured the height? What scientist can tell you the height of the sky? What scientists have gone right down into the depths of the sea and told you how No, they haven't. No, every time they go to the Bermuda Triangle, have scientists ever gone to Bermuda Triangle?
I don't know that.
Well, have you never heard about it?
I don't know what it is.
They can't, because every time they go there, someone ends up missing. It's a damn no-go zone. Even militaries, these ones that build dukes and that, they're shook.
They're shook to go to that.
You define Edomites by characteristics. Yeah, this is why I'm bringing science into it. What are characteristics?
Yeah, but look,
Characteristics
we're
are
talking about science.
appearances of people.
No, we're talking about science.
Not personality.
No, wait, we're talking.
Not beliefs, bro.
Now we're talking about science. You don't want to talk about science,
No,
man.
bring it.
You said, look, read that again.
You asked me who could measure space. I said science.
Proverbs
25 and verse 3. The heaven for height and the earth for depth, and the heart of kings is unsearchable.
So look, heaven's for height, and the earth and the earth is for depth. Sea is for the depth. But the hearts of kings are unsearchable. You're not going to really know what someone's thinking and know what the kings are thinking, man. Because scientists, they're going to tell you madness. Scientists are going to tell you that anything that is like, you can go to the moon. But then now they're saying they ain't got to the moon again. You went to the moon in the 60s. You can't go. You can't go. But wait, you said NASA before.
Yeah,
NASA told us they went to the moon in the 60s. It's 2022, and you can't go to the moon again. And you got new technology.
I'm letting you
You know what I mean? You can't really deal with science, like science
The
don't
reason
make
why I
sense.
mentioned NASA is because I have done research into space, and there are certain aspects of them that I do believe in. Do you understand? Now I'm talking about my scientific beliefs. You're talking about personal beliefs, scientific beliefs, and spiritual beliefs. For me, they're very, very different. I can believe in a higher power and not have a specific religion. I can believe in science that man have made women, but I cannot. Do you understand?
Yeah, Job, yeah.
No, but do you understand? Because I'm trying to empathize and understand with you.
I sold that in.
Okay.
But now, you're saying like DNA. You're saying DNA, right? So we can get a DNA test, innit? Right? You can go to places and you can find out how. Give me that, Joe. Give me Timothy, right? How far you go back?
Yeah.
Go, read this. So read this. Go down.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 4. Neither give heed to feebles or endless genealogy,
Alright, don't give heed to feebles or endless genealogies. Go on.
which minister questions.
Because it minister questions. You keep going into how your fathers,
Oh, you
genealogies,
mentioned
right?
that earlier.
Yeah.
Your father's seed.
Yeah, but I said we're not gonna do that with you because we can't go into that. But we're gonna say if you don't come according to the scripture, right? That means your spirit is not really ready for it anyway. Because if you despise the word, you're gonna be destroyed.
Yeah,
So
but
even remember I said, but even our people, like I said, even our people, but you hear what I'm saying? Even our people that don't care about the Bible, they're gonna be destroyed as well. So that's what we're trying to say.
Where did we go with
See
that?
Samson
Your
there?
beliefs, your
See Samson
beliefs.
there? The guy with the locks dealing with the damn Claire or the Sabrina? Yo, we can't have that. Alright, because what? Just because he's got the locks and he looks like a damn Israelite, he's gonna, the Bible says, Proverbs 16 and 4. Alright? Don't give heed to endless genealogies. Deal with spiritually. That's what we said. We're not going to deal with endless genealogies. We're going to see you and you say, if you feel that way, deal with it. You know what I mean? Don't give heed to endless feebles and it doesn't edify.
I know personally,
You know what I mean?
you never used to believe fully in this. How did you get into the
Because like I said, like you said before, right? Yeah, give me Job 2 and Job 2:29.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 16 verse 4. Jehovah hath made all things for himself.
Got a pan up.
The Lord hath made
No,
all
no,
things
it's
for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah, go on, give me that. So the
Most High, he made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil, right? Proverbs 16 and 5.
Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. And join in hand, they shall not be unpunished.
Alright, everyone that joins hand in hand with the wicked, they're going to be destroyed. So that's why we're saying,
don't deal with.
and who are the wicked? It says the Edomites are wicked. You know what I mean? So we can't join up to them. That's what we're saying.
But I feel like your definition of Edomites, I feel like a lot of people's personalities have to do that. It's not about their race. If you feel where
But
I'm
there is,
coming
but we know that there's Cush in the Bible, right? Ethiopia, right?
Look, hold up. I'm not
Egyptians are in the Bible,
I'm
right?
not taking away
But they
from
are
happening in
nationalities.
history.
They are
No,
nationalities.
hold up. Let me say something. On the subject of slavery, right? When I learned about it in school, I remember
Yeah, on the subject of slavery. Yeah, the white people done this, yeah. So do white people.
Hold up, I remember feeling very unproud of my
Turn
skin
it round, where's the
colour.
one? Turn it
I
round,
remember,
put it up.
I
Turn
remember
it, turn it.
feeling very unproud of my skin colour. But at the same time, whether I was black, whether I was white, whether I was Asian, I wanted to be proud of who I was, regardless of the skin colour I was, right? I don't agree with what's happened, but I feel like, because I get it with my son, yeah, I'm involved with that. I feel like there's a lot of revengefulness
Look what happened,
based on this. Hold up, can I finish?
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like there's
hold
a
it,
lot
hold
of
it.
revengefulness that's still based on this, that still gets taken out on people to this day
Yeah.
over what's happened in history.
Yeah,
And I don't believe that's right. I'm not taking,
That's a fact.
it never should have happened. Bro, it never should have happened.
Look at the
Right? But
women,
hold
look
up,
at the
as we're on history as well, Irish people were indentured slaves too. You know that,
Where's
right?
the Irish one?
No, hold up. You've selected images. This is another thing, bro. You've
Yeah.
selected certain images
Yeah.
to portray
You see any
your
Irish?
beliefs. But
Hold
hold up. Do research. Bro, I'm telling you. You don't have to take my word. You do your own thing. I'm telling you, when you go back, like, proper go deep into it, Irish people words.
Hey, we're not gonna water down our thing. We're not gonna water down our thing because of some Chinese man
Can I finish?
or some Indian man.
I respect and I believe a lot of what you're
Look at
saying.
our thing. Our thing was
hold up,
fucked.
hold up. Let me finish. You're taking it away from me. Don't like, bro. Let me finish. I'm not taking this away from you.
And they're saying that now, right? But even now, we can talk about back then. First, the Irish, okay, that happened to them back then, right? But even today, now, who are the jail cells filled up with? It ain't the Irish. The jail cells are 3/4 of the percentage, the 75% of the jail cells, all right, are filled up with
Do you
blacks
really believe
and
that?
Hispanics.
Do
No,
you
that's
really
a fact.
believe that?
It's a fact. It's a
Do
fact.
you?
Do you know?
I've been prison, bro.
Do you know in
Like, do you
California?
really
All right, okay, maybe in London or maybe in England.
Like,
But do you know
America,
California?
Definitely.
Do you know California, right?
Yeah, definitely. Hold up.
They've got three
Wait,
universities.
America, definitely.
They got
Three
But
universities,
in
right?
England, no.
But they got how many? Yeah, they got 3 universities, but they got like 21 prisons, right? It's mad.
I get that. I
All
get
right.
that. I get the systematic oppression. I get that.
So
I'm
yeah.
not taking that
So
away.
wait. Now
But
where
I
were the
feel like
slave?
you're-
Where were the
you're
slave
filtering it
plantations?
into what you've been
Where
like
were the
to
slave
say.
plantations? They were in
America.
Jamaica, America, the West Indies, South America.
Indian Islands,
All right.
yeah.
These things. All right. These things. No, but there weren't any plantations here. Like that.
plantations,
You know what I mean? They were shipping them over there, like.
England was
You know what I mean?
it was like the middleland. It was cargo coming in.
Cargo and
yeah.
yeah.
It was
There might have been a couple. There might have been a couple slaves in that. But look, the fact of the matter is, right? We're not gonna water down our team to try and squeeze in some damn.
No, but that's what I said. I
Irish.
said I'm not taking that away from you.
This is the book of Job, chapter 36, verse 26. Behold, God is great, and we know him not. Neither can the number of his years be searched out.
All right, so then what we got, right, is we got scientists. You go to the museums, and they'll be like, this fossil molecule was coming from 325 BC, and that. All right, saying this is 1 million years old. You know what I mean? We got the Lucy. The first woman was found in Africa, and she was made in 25 million BC. No, read that again. There's no scientists can down talk to us, man.
This is the book of Job 36, verse 26. Behold, God is great,
The Most High is great,
and we know him not.
and we don't even understand how old he is, man. Don't be like, no, the world was created and God's this old. Science can't prove a damn thing. They can't even go to the depths of the sea. They're still finding new fish. Fish is like you finding Nemo, right? You got the fish, he's got a little light bulb on his head. They're still finding new fish, man. They've never touched the sky. They've never left the firmament of the world. All right? Oh yeah, we could go to space and go to Mars and let's go to this planet. Some lies, man. Read, bro.
Neither can the number of his years be searched out.
All right, that's true, man. All right. Go to John chapter 11 and 7. Give me Isaiah 40 and 22. All right, we can deal with science on a certain aspect to say, okay, you know what I mean? Honey, ginger, lemon, these have got attributes in it to keep you know what I mean? Herbs, you know what I mean? We can go into certain aspects. We can know that okay, you need a woman might need.
Why don't you include it all though?
You know
Why
that
are you nitpicking?
what's his name? You know Luke. I think Luke. He was a doctor. He knew how to deal with helping people with joint pains and maybe blood in the lungs. He knew how to deal with certain things that people might not have known. He was a doctor, all right. But there's certain things as doctors and there's certain things as down wizardry and sorcery to get a thing and add some pork in. Like, let's get some potion. Let's add some mercury in. Let's add some nanobites. And let's stick up the people with aluminium. You know what I mean? And then giving them ADHD. Giving them ADHD and that. That's science is mad, bro. All it is wizards and witches, man. Alright? Do the damn cauldron with their pots. With the little mole on their nose. Drinking blood and that. Alright? Damn Hansel and Gretel. You know what I mean? Damn putting them in the oven and that. That's what they are. They're just the Wicked Witch of the West, man. That's what they are. Harry Potter's and Hermione's. Science, seriously, magic tricks. Magic tricks, bro. Alright, it's mad. Go on, read that. John 11 and 7.
This is the book of John, chapter 11, verse 7.
John 14 and 2. I want Job 11 and 7. Alright?
This is the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 2. In my Father's house are many mansions.
In the Most High's house, there are many mansions.
If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you.
So look, there's a place prepared for us, and in the Most High's house, there's many mansions. No one don't know that many mansions are, because they just live on the face of the earth. But there are planets that we're going to go to, but only the Israelites, by the chariots. You understand? We're going to be able to see them planets, because we're going to be chained that keep the laws that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 40 and verse 22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth.
Alright? The Most High sits upon the circle of the earth. Alright? Scientists don't know this. Alright? They don't know that the Most High is up there sitting down. Because they are atheists, man. Alright? They believe in aliens more than they believe in. You know what I mean? Even, what's it called? The Space Force to fight an alien invasion. Even the damn presidents are starting up space forces. Like the damn Star Trek. Or Star Jedi's and Star Wars. To fight who? They believe in alien invasions. Have you heard of the Space Force? What's his name? Not Joe Biden. The one before Trump. He started an organization to fight aliens.
Please pray.
Go on, read that.
It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers.
And the inhabitants are as grasshoppers. See, what we feel we know is nothing. We're like worms. We're like filthy rags. Like what we know can never comprehend under the power of the Most High. Man, don't think, oh yes, this system. Man, he does so much good, and he knows everything. A lot of their invention they stole from slaves. We're the inventors, man. Frederick J. Johnson created the automobile, that then created the plane. All right. There's a man in Jamaica that made cars run on water. All right. There's a man in Michigan that was, like you said, there was Flint in the water, Flint, Michigan, right? There's lead in the water. He created a machine to harness the water from the air, and the damn people destroyed the machine because they want to pollute the people. All right? We are the inventors of everything. The mockbuck.
But again, you're bringing current racism.
It's not racism. I'm uplifting my people for being smart.
No, not.
Our
What
people
they're
are not
doing is
dumb.
racism. You just said it.
Yeah, it's
they're
racist.
written up. So that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
referring to, not you. That's what I'm referring to. Again,
Yeah.
you're bringing the historical racism into
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you're
But
talking about
this-
science, but our people are known to be the best scientists and the inventors in the world.
Yeah, but again, we can't
The microwave, the washing machine, the mobile
try to
phone,
rewrite
you name it.
history.
Like, even the minerals for the mobile phone, it comes from our places. It don't come from damn Russia.
I get
it comes from Congo.
that. I get
All
what
of
you're
our things
saying.
are from
I get
us,
what
like.
you're saying.
So while we talk about science, we can't. We invented the internet, the Nigerian invented the internet. We invented that's why Nigerians are so good at fraud. All right, because we invented every damn thing. You name it. Let's say what the Indian man invented. Let's see what the Chinese invented. They know how to copy that and make that made in China and copy it. But we are the inventors of these things. All right, whether you like it or not. What did the Somalis invent? What did the Ethiopians invent? What did the Indians invent? Tell me one of your inventions that you've given to the earth to benefit us. You understand? Now we got damn motor vehicles. The Italians are making Ferraris and Lamborghinis. All right? The Germans are making Volkswagen.
But don't you think, not to take disrespect away from you, don't you think that's just normal human part, like normal human characteristics?
What, to steal from
No,
them?
not to steal. Hold on.
The Israelites.
Again.
That's normal, it is.
Again, stop being so angry at me.
No, I'm not angry.
at you.
But I'm not sinning.
Shouting at me.
But I'm not not singing.
Like, no.
No, why I'm shouting is because the microphone. I need the camera. I need the. I headphone to the people. Give me Isaiah 58. All right, because it's not what we're out here to do. We're out here to campaign, and in a campaign you can't whisper. We need to be elected, so we need to exalt His word. We can't whisper His word. We can't be like, read the book of Isaiah 24. No, we have to cry it aloud. We need all you people to hear the word of God, because you doing wickedness loudly. When you want to praise up your Cardi B and you're praising that, and your Vice Cartel and your Skelly Banks, you're playing that loud. So we're going to read the voices of the most, we're going to read the word loud. Alright, read that out, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry it loud.
Whisper.
Cry it loud.
Say it quiet.
Cry it loud.
Say it soft.
Cry it loud. Spare not. Lift up that voice like a trumpet.
And we're not going to spare feelings. So it might be like, oh, he's just shouting at me. We're not shouting at you. We're just exalting the word of the Most High.
And show my people their transgressions.
And our people are sinning. Our people want to damn smoke cigarettes, right? And kill their babies. Our people want to damn go abortion clinics, all right? Our people want to eat pork, eat swine, cut their beards, forget the Sabbath, all right?
And the house of Jacob their sin.
We need to show Israelites sins. We need to tell them the laws, statutes, and commandments, all right? So we have to say it loudly. We can't be like quiet. Our people were like that. That's our characteristics. To be both loud, all right? Austere. How much more for your Howard Marshall?
That's right.
Alright? I hope you understood what's going on. Alright? We're out here to tell our people to repent, seek the Most High, alright? And to love the Most High. Alright? Can I say one thing? Teach that to your son when you pray for love.
Yes. That's not because I mean that. Yeah, the reason why that was the initial thing that we come up and start telling you about, like, are you teaching it to your son? Understand this, and what you need to understand is history repeats itself. Your son is going to be the next generation to go through this, and you don't want him to go through that. That's why we're up here to wake our people to know that they can't go through these things. As much as you're going to say, I'm going to keep them away, you cannot keep them away from it. You cannot keep them away from history, because it's going to repeat itself. So we're out here to get our people. And you, that's why we say, teach me to your son so he knows how to carry himself in a better manner. So when he comes to this,
Listen, I don't need a holy book on how to
that's what it is.
Proverbs 13:14. Proverbs 13:14.
My beliefs are my beliefs, his dad believes are his dad beliefs, it's society.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 13.
Read that.
Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed.
So look, if you don't care about the book, you're going to be destroyed.
But he that feareth the commandments shall be rewarded.
So we want that reward. That's why we're out here. Like you said, you've been watching, you've seen the thing, and it resonates to your spirit. You know that this is this is of truth. We're not lying. Did we ever tell any lies to you today? Did we say that smoking is good and you're gonna get healthy from smoking? No. We're telling people good things, but yet, oh, you're wicked, man. Oh, why are you telling me that? I don't believe it. Believe that if you keep fucking up, your child can get hurt from it. So we're not telling you bad things. You should be wanting to condone us and say, you know what? I'll take that correction. I'm doing wrong. I'm going to change from wicked ways. But if you want to stay wicked, then stay damn wicked, man. Like, we're not here to baby people and to bring them in. Like, look, you can't walk on, but you decided to stop, so we were dealing with you in meekness, in relaxedness. You know what I mean? It might seem hurtful, but you know we didn't
I'm not
lie.
hurt, you keep screaming. Like,
No, but we're gonna
cry about it. Oh, you're getting upset. Like,
Yeah, because that's what
I've got tougher skin than that, you know.
Good, that's good, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, I've got a mixed race son. You think I don't get it from
Look,
your people?
you got
too?
tougher skin than
Oh
some
no,
of
look
these
at
men.
this white girl. She can't keep a black man. Look at this white girl reading up men.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
that shit. This is why I come and chat to you and see what you're really dealing with. And you're on that kind of side of you.
But you heard what we said.
Yes,
you heard that we said that you could be of our
That I
people. We
like.
said that.
I
You could
like.
be, but it's just like, yo, you need to, if you don't care about the word, you're going to be destroyed even if you are of our people. You know what I mean? So that's what we're saying. Read that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
So he that is unjust, that want to be damn not caring about the word, then be unjust, innit? Because you're just be destroyed.
He which is filthy, let him be filthy
You
still.
don't want to damn smoke and do drugs, alright? Damn weed. You don't want to be filthy, innit? Damn eat your pork and your swine, innit? Alright? Do what you're gonna do. We told you, we got the blood off our hands, man. Alright?
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
But if you want to stay on a righteous path, yo, we're not gonna tell you to don't do that. We're gonna tell you to stay on a righteous path. Go on.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
And he that is holy and want to be in the laws, statutes and commandments, we're not going to tell you don't keep the laws. All right? Because there's a certain place that we're at. We're like, yo, we need to dust our feet. Like, if they don't want to hear us, dust your feet and let them go on. But we're gonna cry out, and there's someone else that wants to hear because it might resonate with them. Many are called, but few are chosen. You know what I mean? We're not out here to say, let's bring everyone in. But the Most High says there's only a couple seats left. Remember when you go to a wedding? Remember the bridegroom, right? The virgins. The virgins are waiting to go to the wedding. Not everyone is going to get to the wedding. You know, you're like, oh, why wouldn't I invite him? Because you're champish, man. You know what I mean? That's why they didn't invite you. Why wouldn't I invite you? Because, you know what I mean? You don't fit the criteria. You're gonna have to wear a suit. You're gonna have to wear modest apparel. You can't afford this. And it's not about money. I'm saying it's about spiritual. Yeah, it's a metaphor. We want to be spiritually ready, all right, for the wedding. That's why we're out here telling our people and professing.
I wish you all the best, each and individually on your own path.
That's fine.
And keep doing what you're doing.
You know what? Thank you
You're
for
so welcome, man. It's been insightful to say the least.
Well, you know now the characteristics of the Edomites now, yeah?
Yeah, as I do every other race.
Yeah, alright, cool. Characteristics of the Edomites, they're proud, they're stubborn, alright? They're fornicators, they're violent.
Wanting to get that precept.
Bring it. Face out.
Yeah.
Why don't we mix?
This is the book.
You gotta get closer to the camera. You gotta get closer. Make sure it's
This is
closer.
the book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 15. Every beast loveth his life.
Every beast loveth his own kind, man. Alright? You got the dogs with the dogs. Alright? You got the you don't see dogs sleeping with cats, man.
And every man loveth his neighbour. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his life.
That's why we cleave to our women, man. Alright? We cleave to our women, and we want our women to cleave to our men. Alright? Don't be damn beguiled and damn go with these other nations. Go on.
What fellowship have the wolf with the lamb?
Wolf and lambs don't go. Go on.
So the sinner with the godly.
Alright.
What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor?
Exactly. Alright?
Yeah, that's basically what it's saying. It's giving a comparison, isn't it? Like with the rich and the poor, isn't it? The rich don't dwell with the poor. So then, you know, the Israelites shouldn't be mixing with the Edomites or the Elamites.
Yeah, man. Ask some of these proud women, what sort of man are you looking for? I want him to bring it to the table. Alright? I want 100K. I want him to have 100K annual, man. And you find out that only 5% of the men in London, in England, own over 100K, man. So now you're narrowing it down. You don't want a so-called black man. Alright? Because the 100K guys, they're the Caucasians, they're the Arabs, the Jewish man, China man, the Turkish man. They're the ones with 100K annual, man. So now you so-called black women out there with that proud, I want 100K black man, I want a 70K black man. And you're gonna go for a heathen, man. Because our people were robbed, were spoiled, right? We're in prison houses, man. Alright? So yeah, there's no rest for us, man. Then our men start going to deal with them. Alright, Stacy and what them girl there, man? Yeah, man. What's her name? Sonia. And Punjabi, man. Yeah, man, it's a madness. They're on the damn luos, man. You know what I mean? Start dealing with damn luos, man. It's mad, man. Alright? It's crazy, but yeah, man, let's go. Go to
You know when he walked past first, he dropped his fist.
Dropped it again.
No, but first.
Revelations 2:25. Alright, Revelations 2:25. Jump into that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 25.
Luke 9,
But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
Alright, that what we have, hold fast. Man. We're going to hold fast to the Most High Word. We're not going to add to it. We're not going to trim it up. Alright, we're going to hold fast until he comes. And we're going to teach. And we're going to exalt it. Alright?
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him I will give power over the nations.
Alright, and if you don't keep the word, alright, until the end, you will not have power over the nations, man. Alright, if you don't hold fast and keep out there, if you're shook, a little scaredy cat, alright, don't matter how big you are. Remember the Israelites with David? They were big, mighty brothers of David, man. And they were scared, man. David was a young man, and he still kept in the faith, in the spirit, fighting lions and bears, man.
Verse 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
With a what?
With a rod of iron.
With a what?
With a rod of iron.
Yes, man. There is separation in the revelations. Alright? There's going to be righteous ruling over the ungodly, wicked nations, man. Alright? With a rod of iron. Biblical revelations were in the spirit of prophecy, man. That's prophecy right there, man. Let's give the Most High a round of applause.
No praises, Yahweh.
People are going to be rolled over with rods of iron, man. Wow. Alright? And that's why God don't love the whole damn world, man. Because he's going to make them be damn slaves to the Israelites.
That's it.
According to Revelation, man. There's going to be slaves for the Israelites. Read your Bible. Stop letting your pastor read it to you. Right? Read, bro.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
As the vessel of a potter, the other nations that have done this to our people are going to be broken into damn shiverings, man. Alright? Look at your people. Look at what they've done. Alright? What they sow is what they shall reap. Alright? If they live by it, they shall die by it, man. Alright? These are biblical understandings. It's called karma, according to your damn atheist mindset. Alright? Karma, man. Alright? Go on, bro.
Even as I received of my Father, and I will give him the morning star. He that hath an ear, let him hear.
Yeah, that end on that story. Give me that one, bro.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 9 and verse 59. And he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Master, suffer me first a go and bury my father. Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury their dead.
Let the what?
Let the dead bury their dead.
Let the dead bury the dead, man. Alright? What are you dealing with, man? You want to damn bury your father, man. Your father, he didn't care about the laws, statutes, and the commandments, man. Alright? When he says, oh, honor your father and mother, Yahushua said, yo, that's a dead man, bro. Let the ones that are in the valley of the dry bones